Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering Baker Mayfield is now a Carolina Panther. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. Looking at this here, the breaking news, Carolina did make a trade for Baker Mayfield, sending a conditional fifth that could turn to a fourth-round pick to Carolina for Baker Mayfield. And you're looking at just the quarterback room alone. You have Sam Darnold, who was the number 3 pick in that overall draft with Baker Mayfield. And you're looking at also Matt Corral, who they just drafted. You have a lot of different people in that quarterback room, and now you're asking yourself, Carolina, what's the plan of attack? Seemingly going into, for the most part, the season, I'm thinking Sam Darnold's going to be your starter, but it's going to be a quarterback competition throughout the year. I think that, Baker is still recovering from shoulder surgery, but he will have some type of impact on training camp. From all signs, it sounds like he's excited. He sounds like he's ready to go. Carolina, since losing Cam Newton, has not really had a quarterback that stepped up throughout anything since Cam. So when you're looking at failures throughout the seasons, when you're looking at struggles throughout the seasons, it's one of those things where they have to get this right. The coaching staff has to get this right. The owner has to get this right, because you're spending so much draft capital and you're paying upwards of $30+ million at the quarterback position for 3 or 4 guys. So at this point, they have to do something. Both these guys are in the 5th years of their deals. Baker can walk. But it's tough. It's tough. Does Baker Mayfield have what it takes to beat Sam Darnold in a quarterback competition? Again, Sam Darnold has a history of getting hurt, so Baker Mayfield could be playing sooner than later. And you got to ask yourself, if he learns this offense, can Baker and the Carolina Panthers really make a difference in the NFC South? I think that all the things that Baker does well as far as on the field can translate to success, but I do not feel like he's the quarterback of the future for the Carolina Panthers. I think this was a shot in the dark. I think it was a 5th or 4th round pick, so it wasn't really a lot of expectations in that pick anyway. But literally, it's tough. It's tough. It's going to be interesting to see how Carolina plays this hand and how soon Baker Mayfield can actually touch the field. But overall, what do you guys think? Do you think this was a good move, bad move? What do you think is going to have an effect as far as season-wise? I don't think Carolina's making the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be anything they're going to be tough because of their defense. Let's be clear. But the offense, and you got to ask yourself, the wide receiver didn't even want Baker on the team. Robbie Anderson, he literally just tweeted out a couple of weeks ago, I don't want Baker Mayfield on his team. So it's an interesting dynamic. So it's tough. It's tough. But let me know what you guys feel in the comment section. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the breakdowns, all the updates. And thank you so very much for supporting. And we'll see you on the next video.